Hello, I am Kevin John, and welcome to this ABC 10 Plus special where we will be talking about the winners of the high school football championships in the Sac-Joaquin Section. Now, we had some big-time matchups over the course of 2 days at Hughes Stadium at Sacramento City College. All right, here are the 8 teams who won section championships for their respective schools. Let's begin with the action from day one, starting with the Division 7 game where the Calaveras Redhawks took down the Linden Lions. The Sutter Huskies beat the Casa Roble Rams out of Orangeville in the Division 5 game. In Division 3, the Wood Creek Timberwolves out of Roseville beat the Oakdale Mustangs in an absolute shootout. And in the finale, the Folsom Bulldogs beat the Oak Ridge Trojans of El Dorado Hills in the Division 1 title game. Now, day 2 began with the Division 8 game where the Mira Loma Matadors beat the Forest Hill Wildfires 48-14. The Sonora Wildcats beat the Ripping Christian Knights 56-18 in the Division 6 game. Now, in Division 4, the Roseville Tigers beat the East Union Lancers of Manteca 31-29. And the St. Mary's Rams of Stockton beat the Granite Bay Grizzlies 38-24 in the Division 2 game, which was the nightcap. Now it's time to look back at the best moments from the section championships. Here's last week's highlights, starting with Folsom and Oak Ridge. Let's head out to Hughes Stadium, where for the 4th year in a row, Folsom and Oak Ridge clash for a section title in D1. And last year, things went about as bad for the Trojans as it gets, getting shut out by the Bulldogs 41-0. Tonight's game didn't get off to a much better start. In the opening drive, Folsom star quarterback Ryder Lyons connects with Isaiah Williams, who goes full extension for the touchdown catch, giving the Bulldogs an early 7-0 lead. But Oak Ridge let it be known that they refuse to be shut out this year. On their first drive, they march all the way down before Tyler Andujar punches us in for 6. All right, let's head to the second quarter now. Bulldogs are back on top. Ryder Lyons doing what Ryder Lyons does, which is scoring touchdowns. He calls his own number. Now, all season long, Oak Ridge has relied on their defense to win games, and here's coming up big. Ashley Andrade comes flying in to pick off Ryder Lyons' pass. That keeps the Trojans in the game and giving their offense a chance to close the gap. All right, we're going to head to the fourth quarter now. Oak Ridge down 2 scores. Quarterback Luke Tabor, look at this, keeping the play alive, looking, dancing, looking, throws this off his back foot to junior Jack Grenrud for the touchdown. Hot diddly dee. It's a 21-14 game with 5 minutes to go. But to be as successful as Folsom, you have to be masters at running out the clock. And that's what they did. Bulldogs deny Oak Ridge the chance to even get back in it or get the ball. Folsom goes on to win their 5th straight section title. Put some respect on the Bulldogs.
I think we can do a lot. We're very versatile. Our offensive line has been playing better every week. We're running the ball better. But yeah, just so proud of this team, community, Folsom. Just grateful to be here. Exciting, another week of football. Just grateful.
All they do is win, 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 no matter what. All right, our Division 3 section title game, both Wood Creek and Oakdale brought their dynamic offenses with them to Hughes Stadium. And even in the cold on Black Friday, those offenses were on full display. Don't believe me, just watch. Look at that dime right there from Josiah Melendez to Ethan Kim. He catches it in stride for the touchdown, but the Mustangs would clap back, y'all. On the ensuing kickoff, Peyton Wallace nearly takes this back for 6 before he's pushed out of bounds. That gave them good field position. Wes Buford, one of the best running backs in the section. If you don't know, now you know. That was on 4th and goal, too. All right, now it's Wood Creek's turn. Trace Murchison takes the handoff. This guy is more elusive than 5-year-olds running from vegetables at the Thanksgiving table. Wood Creek would take the lead back, but Oakdale would have something to say about it. Chase Lopez would actually have something to say. He's going to break this for a huge gain. Look at that, nearly taking it all the way to the house. He would be brought down inside the 5-yard line. They would give it back to Buford, who punches it in right here for the second of 3 touchdowns in the first half. He has 40 rushing touchdowns on the season. This game went the distance, but in the end, Wood Creek able to defeat Oakdale 58-52 to win their first Division III section title in program history. Congrats to Kyle Stowers and company. Josiah Melendez, how you feeling?
This is school history, though. It's an amazing feeling to be out here right now. People were sleeping on us in the beginning of the year, and we beat Jesuit, and people were still sleeping on us. But, I mean, we just trusted ourselves, and we knew what we had as a team, and we were able to keep going, and we were able to progress all the way out here to the section championship and win.
Top-seeded Casa Roble Rams out of Orangeville taking on the number 3 seed, the Sutter Huskies. Last time these two teams met was on Halloween, and Casa came away with a victory. So best believe Sutter has not forgotten about that. And on their very first drive of the game, Sutter made sure to send a message. We're going to pick this up here. Huskies in the red zone. Braden Scritchfield rolls out, and he hits Max Bringold for the first touchdown of the game. Just like that, it's 7-0 Sutter. But Casa Robles said, hold up, wait a minute. We going to clap back on them. They march right down the field on their first drive, and Aiden Lopez throws a beautiful back shoulder pass to Jared Alexander for the touchdown. That was pretty. We're all tied at 7 now. Let's head to the second quarter. Sutter back on the attack. I'm not quite sure what Max Bringold had for his Thanksgiving meal yesterday, but he may want to eat that turkey every day before the game. Save some leftovers, Max. Mad Max had 5 total touchdowns in the game. My goodness. All right, later in the second quarter, how about that Husky defense? Aiden Lopez back to pass, but Troy Bowen says, He stuffs them like stuffing on your turkey. He gets the sack. Sutter led 21-7 at halftime. To the fourth quarter now, Sutter up by a touchdown. Looking to add on to it, just call on Losi Asiata. He's more dependable than Allstate. He catches the touchdown pass right there to put the Huskies up 35-20. Casa Roble, they ain't going down easy in this one. Look at this play right here by the Rams. Aiden Lopez throwing on the Superman cape. He somehow evades a defender, throws this downfield. Look at the catch by Kimani Burks. My goodness, someone got Moss. That drive will lead to another touchdown for the Rams, but it was too little, too late. Sutter avenges their loss from Halloween, defeating Casa Roble 42-27. And the Sutter Huskies are your Division V section champs. Here is a very happy and cold Coach Reynolds.
First one, baby! First one! I love it! It's awesome! Our boys had a chip on their shoulder since that loss to Casa, week 10, and I'm telling you, they handled their business. Oh, the support is tremendous. Our community is awesome. I mean, it doesn't get any better than this. Small town football is finest.
How are you going to celebrate this?
I'm going to sleep a little bit. I haven't slept much in the last 3 weeks, and then we're going to find out Sunday who we're playing next.
It feels great, man. I couldn't do anything without God. You know, He believed in us from the start. We believed in Him, and I'm so thankful for my team, my friends. You know, I couldn't do it without them. Yeah, we're pumped, man. It's the first time we've won a section championship in this section, so I know it means a lot to him, it means a lot to us.
What are you guys going to do to celebrate this?
Well, we're all under the age of 21, so none of that. But, you know, we're going to have a good time and just hang out and have fun.
The top-seeded Sonora Wildcats facing the number 3 seed Ripon Christian. Sonora looking to capture back-to-back section titles, and they wasted no time getting busy. On their first drive of the game, they march right down the field. Tommy Sutton takes the handoff. He's going to follow his blockers, and they lead him to the promised land. And just like that, it's 7-0 Sonora. Next drive for the Wildcats, and it is deja vu, people. Sutton takes the handoff again, and I'm guessing he ate his Wheaties before the game. Look, the kid is playing with the cast on his right arm. He rushes in for a second touchdown of the game, and we're just 4.5 minutes into this one. Now, later in the first, Ripon Christian would clap back. Knights are in the red zone here. Carson Joe takes the handoff, and he reaches pay dirt. Ripon Christian would actually score 12 unanswered to make this a game. But then Sonora would start to pull away. Later in the second quarter, Eli Ingalls hits Cash Byington, and he don't accept credit cards. Straight cash, homie. Cash takes us in for the touchdown. Wildcats go up 21-12, and they would add to it. Next drive for Sonora, Brody Spear is going to take the pitch, and just like people running to catch Black Friday sales, Brody is going to run this all the way to the house. How about them Wildcats? Ladies and gentlemen, the Sonora Wildcats are your Division VI section champs. They defeat Ripon Christian 56-18, claiming their second straight section championship.
So excited for the kids. You know, Sonora High history, we never played in back-to-back section titles. And I told them before the game, let's rewrite history again. Last year we made history by getting here, and I said let's rewrite it and go and win in back-to-back titles. And we did, so I'm really proud of the kids.
I mean, our game plan was just to go out and fight for the dude beside you, so that's all we do. We work every day, and we go to work for our brothers, so we come out here and we just put all that hard work on the show. It's pretty special. I mean, I think it brings our town together more, like just having a good football team, so bringing that state championship back last year was big, so we're trying to go get another one.
It means everything. We work hard for this all week. We practice early, we practice late, we practice long, hard, physical. We do it all.
How the heck are you able to play with this cast on, and that doesn't affect you at all?
I got used to it at practice for a little bit. It's still difficult, but you got to do what you got to do to come out.
Well, our Division IV section title game was a lot more competitive as the East Union Lancers out of Manteca went toe-to-toe with the Roseville Tigers. And if we learned anything about last-second victories, they're great for the fans, but bad for your blood pressure. Get ready for another banger at Hughes Stadium. We'll pick this game up in the opening minutes of the fourth quarter. Roseville up 28-21. East Union in the red zone. Jackson Fay nearly scores, but he coughs it up. Tigers recover. What a play by Roseville. But give credit to East Union. Their defense gets the stop. They would get the ball back, and the next time around, Braden Camara powers his way in for the touchdown. The Lancers now can tie the game with the PAT, but they elect to go for two. East Union's initial attempt results in an incomplete pass, but a very late pass interference call gives them another chance. And this time, quarterback Kurt Simone takes matters into his own hands, putting East Union up 29-28 with just under 3 minutes to go. Still plenty of time for the Tigers to potentially put together a game-winning drive. Roseville marches all the way down into the red zone, and with just seconds remaining, senior kicker Austin Chang has a chance at immortality from 24 yards out. I can be your hero, baby. Austin kicks the game winner. He should never have to pay for a root beer float in Roseville for as long as he lives. The Roseville Tigers capture their first section championship since 1987, the final 31-29. Coach Ranking, how you feel about your star kicker?
Austin Chang, the same kid that got the game-winning hit in the section championship game for baseball, came up clutch again right here. Game winner. Those Chang brothers are money. Austin's money. Had tons of faith that he'd get it done. Yeah, I can't say enough about Roseville. 19, class of 87. I mean, there was text message thread. Teddy Bruschi was reaching out. A lot of tradition in this town. What a great win for our community. Okay, battling for enrollment. Kids still choosing to go elsewhere. And this is what happens when you stay at Roseville. You get great opportunities. It's such an amazing school with an amazing community and a great tradition.
Well, our final high school football section championship game took place this evening at Hughes Stadium. And boy, do we have a great one for our grand finale. Now, if we learned anything this season, never count out the St. Mary's Rams of Stockton. No matter what happens, a green team is winning tonight. The second seed, Granite Bay Grizzlies, facing off against the fourth seed, St. Mary's Rams, in the Division II section title game. Two teams that have had to scratch and claw to get here. Granite Bay has a running back by the name of Isaiah N.A., who's pretty good. Don't believe me? Just watch. On just the second play from scrimmage, the Sac State commit takes this toss 60 yards to the house, immediately putting the Rams on the back foot. Sac State fans, if you don't know who this young man is yet, you're going to love him at Hornet Stadium next fall. By the way, someone get him an endorsement deal with Head & Shoulders. All right, later in the first quarter, Granite Bay's offense continues their hot start. Dominic Catalico throws a bomb to Isaiah Galovich, who catches it, breaks a tackle, and runs it in for 6. That gave Granite Bay a 17-7 lead. All right, to the third quarter now. Here's a play you don't see every day. Granite Bay is picked off by Ryan Lozano. But on the return, he has the ball ripped out of his hands by Trey Connor. I mean, they're rolling on the ground there. It looks like a wrestling match. Everything was going Granite Bay's way until it wasn't. After trailing 24-7 early, the Rams come roaring back. Moses Alexander takes the handoff, herbs the word, spins the verb. No diggity, no doubt. That touchdown gave the Rams a 31-24 lead late in the third quarter. And St. Mary's would win this one 38-24, winning their first section title since 2016. Coach Franks, how you feeling?
We were celebratory at halftime. We felt like we'd survived the body blows and the tough punches that Granite Bay gave us in the first half, and we're only down by 3. God, we felt like we were ahead. Well, there's really not anything quite like winning a section championship. This is really, really hard to do this, and it's hard to get here, and it's hard to get one. And we've gotten close, and we've been to this game and lost it, and it's brutal. And so to win it is over the moon. It's tremendous.
Congrats to all the teams who won section championships. Good luck to all of them in the state playoffs. And I just want to say thank you for watching us all season long. We love bringing you coverage of high school football in the Sac-Joaquin section. Don't forget to watch our other content on ABC 10 Plus, our free 24/7 streaming app, where you can keep up to date with sports, news, and weather. For the last time this high school football season, I'm Kevin John. Goodbye.